Hi, welcome to the Homeboys Cooking Show. I'm your host, a.k.braxton. As promised, I'm gonna cook up some tasty candied yams today. I wanna get this out to you before the holidays, so we're just gonna jump right in and get started. I have two big, huge yams. These are gigungous yams I have. You can get 3 medium-sized ones, or probably about 9 of the small ones will work. I have 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. Notice how it's in this coffee cup because I ain't have another measuring cup. We're gonna use some corn syrup, the light corn syrup. Notice how the label is turned around because what? They ain't paying me. We got some molasses here, some 100% pure vanilla, some ground cinnamon, some nutmeg, and one of those, I remember my uncles used to use this when they would, drink their vodka. They would wash it down with this stuff, but we're gonna use it today for our candied yams. So cannot forget 1 stick of butter. All right. So let's get started. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna peel these bad boys. Now I like to use a potato peeler. Why? Because when I peel it with a knife, it just, you take too much of the yams away. So I wanna save as much yams as possible because I'm greedy. So we're gonna peel these. I've already washed them. That way, once I peel it, I don't have to wash it again. I can just go ahead and start slicing. So this is what you do, and it's very simple. You just start from the top of it, and you just peel all the way down. And notice how it doesn't, the strip here, it doesn't even get a lot of the yams. Why? Because I'm greedy. I want everything. I paid for it, right? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna peel it just like this. It takes less than 5 minutes to do. Now we got these bad boys cut. This one went by really quickly because all I had to do was vroom, 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 and it's done. This one took a little longer because it's kind of weird shape, more like a squash. So I had to get in between those nooks and crannies and then dig out some of the eyes that was in there. It took a little longer, but now we're done and we're gonna start cutting these into some medium-sized cubes. I just always cut them in half first. Cut them this way. Cut them that way. This way. Then I just watch your fingers. Even professional chefs have sliced their fingers. I see it all the time on that popular TV show. All right, so now that we've got our gigungous yams all cut down into these little bite-sized morsels, we're gonna start mixing our ingredients to go in these yams. We're gonna start with the 1 cup of sugar, put this inside. We're gonna put this brown sugar in. Already melted that stick of butter. I'm gonna put that in. Stir that around. It's already looking good. Using the same measuring cup, I'm going to put approximately a half a cup of corn syrup. Get the light kind, the dark kind. Although it tastes okay, it kind of mixes with the brown sugar, so the light kind's better. Yummy. I used to love corn syrup when I was a kid. It's probably why I had to go to the dentist so much. We're putting 1/4 of a cup of molasses. Molasses is really unique. It has its own flavor and own smell to it. It really reminds me of my grandmother. That's what she used to put on over pancakes, molasses. Mix this all around. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Two tablespoons of the lemon stuff. You can use real lemon as well. I just always like to use the imitation lemon. Somehow it just seems like it gives it a better flavor. This is smelling good. Using 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Quarter of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, because the consistency is just a little thicker than I really want it to be, I'm going to just add a little bit of water to it. All right. Now this is about the consistency that I want it to be. Notice how it almost looks like caramel. Now I could use a mixer. This is just a little bit more fun. Okay, so now that I've gotten the consistency the way that I want it to be, it just looks almost like caramel. We're gonna pour this on top of our yams. Oh, that looks so good. This bowl almost looks like one of them frosting bowls. I don't know why this is breaking. I might sit here and lick this bowl. I ain't gonna show that though. And you're gonna stick this in the oven. Okay, so my oven's already been preheated to 425 degrees. And if you didn't catch it, I put some aluminum foil on top of the pan because I didn't want them yams to burn too early. So now they're in this oven, all them juices, they're getting between them yams, they're gonna cook and get in between the nooks and crannies, and they're gonna be just as sweet and just as good as if you were eating candy. Alright, so now it's just a waiting game. I'm gonna wait about 40 minutes, I'm gonna sit there on that couch, I might even lick that bowl. I'm not gonna show that on camera though, that's just giving way too much information. Okay, it's been about 40 minutes. Check on these. Take the top off. Look at this. Ooh. They are doing just fine. Okay, put it back for about another 20 minutes. So I kept the aluminum foil off the pan in order to allow the syrup to really cook down some and seep into those yams and really give it its sweet, candied flavor. So I'm gonna let it cook probably about another 20 minutes, and then we're gonna be done, and we're gonna have some tasty candied yams. 20 more minutes. Okay, let's see if these are done. Wow. Look at this. Wow. That looks good. Well, there you are. Some of the best candied yams you've ever tasted in your entire life. Woo! I think I've outdone myself this time. Them candied yams, they are going to be the bomb! I mean, I don't think I'm gonna share it with anybody. I think I'm gonna eat that whole pan to myself. And notice how I didn't put any marshmallows on them? We don't do that. At any rate, this is the Homeboy's Cooking Channel. I'm a.k.braxton, your host. Join me next time when I'm gonna cook up some of the juiciest steaks you've ever tasted in your entire life right here on my grill. So join me next week. Keep your comments coming. Peace.